Alright, shalom. Shalom, first and foremost. I want to give all praise and honor and glory be to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. And I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the rule well. And blessings to the hopeful elect out there listening and learning and teaching this word in sincerity and truth, in the hopes that we may edify and feed the lambs of Yahweh Shai, especially in these last days. And I just, as I was driving on my way to work and stuff, I just wanted to put something out there, just to be, just asking, we got to be circumspect, in these last days, man. Which the word circumspect means to look around. Because I've been having, certain things, pop up in my life recently that, evidently shows me that, that Satan's at work. He's definitely at work. He's definitely jumping on people at work, or in any aspect of your life. Whether it's with your house, whether it's with your boss at work, or whether it's with your family or whatever. We got to be very, very, very careful how we approach these times, because if you're not circumspect, then what can end up happening is you can end up getting, bugged out of a situation. Alright, we got to keep our spiritual guard up. Hey, remember, man, that the scripture says that the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So if we stay clinged on to that strong tower by calling upon the name of Yahweh Shai, meditating upon what he told us to meditate on, which is to be circumspect through the Spirit, through the Apostle Paul, we have to receive these messages and walk with them constantly. Alright, that the scripture says to constantly endure. Yeah, that's a part of it. We have to constantly endure, man. As we hold fast until Yahweh Shai comes. We have to apply patience, and we have to be very, very, very sure with the moves that we're making. I mean, does that mean that you're going to make the right moves every single time? No. But what we want to do is, what we want to be doing is eliminating catastrophic blowback as much as we can. And that's through the Spirit in itself. But hey, it takes one to be in the Spirit, to be moving in the Spirit, or at least meditating on what's going on, spiritually, in order to, minimize that damage, And what I'm saying is that, like the scripture says in Ephesians 6:12, that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. There's like demons out here, like messing with you, trying to get you to, react in a certain way, in a carnal way, because the opposite of being spiritual is to be carnal. You know what I mean? So there's demons out there that are gonna, especially now that the Passover's coming, we gotta be extra careful, because this time that we're in right now, we know that it's spring cleaning, as the term goes, that people can get plucked out of the truth, and have been plucked out of the truth around this time period. So we have to be very, very careful, man. And not just now, but all throughout the year anyway, because we're striving for the truth, right? So if we're striving for the truth unto death, the Lord said he will fight for us. So we always got to be striving for the truth, no matter what, man. It's not enough to get weak, throw in the towel, just be lackadaisical about what's going on around us spiritually, mentally, physically. Like, we have to try and stay on point. And I'm saying this for myself. This is like an open thoughts driving talk, if you will, man. Like that. I've just been as I was meditating this morning, because hey, it's hard, man. You get up, you got to set your alarm, you got to go to work and stuff. And you got to work these stupid jobs. You got to you got to suffer these demons on the job while you're at the job. Getting paid, this measly amount, which is, hey, we thank Yahweh Shai, but we're just existing at the moment. You know what I mean? And that's a fact. And so that all in that coming together, it takes its toll on you, man. The the fact that you know that you're subject unto payments, the fact that you know that you're in captivity, the fact that you know that this weak devil, right, the wicked, is ruling over the earth, that fucking takes the piss, you know, as we patiently wait for the Lord's return, you know. So we understand, you know, the scriptures speak about how they were going to wear out the saints of the Most High, and the saints of the Israelites. We're being worn out, man. We are, man. We're being worn out. And sometimes these colliding pressures, right, all coming together at once, sometimes it feels as though, you know, you have the weight of the world on your shoulders sometimes. And I get that, because you know, you go through those things. Sometimes you feel like you're about to go crazy, you're pulling your hair out and that and whatever. Hey, but that's why prayer is important. You know, I was just walking the dogs this morning, and the Spirit jumped on me just to pray. You know, just to pray, pray, because, hey, we can't pray enough. You know, the scripture says pray without ceasing. Again, the Apostle Paul. That's one verse, pray without ceasing. So imagine that. If that's one verse, pray without ceasing, then you really can't pray enough. And we have to understand that the scriptures say in Tobit, the 12th chapter, you know, what did Raphael say? He said, I am Raphael, who take the prayers of the Most High, you know, but prayers of the saints before the Holy One. So, hey, he presents the prayers. You know, you got angels taking the prayers up, man, and they're getting answered. And you got to pray. When you pray, like Elder Apostle Gabar always says, use the words of the Most High. You know, bring it to him and say, Lord, you said you was going to do this. You know, you said that the name of the Lord, which I'm calling upon, Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So as we run into the name of the Lord now, for refuge and for safety, hey, believe that you're going to be taken care of. Believe it. Like, do you believe that the name of the Lord, do you believe that these miracles are going to start happening? Do you believe that these prophecies are real? Do you believe in the word? Right? Because when Yahweh Shai comes back, he wants to see belief. He wants to see faith. Right? Isn't it written, nevertheless shall he find faith on the earth? Right? So, and without faith, it is impossible to please the Lord. But nonetheless, we're going to be tested. What does the scripture say in Acts 14 and 22? Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. Right? Right? And that we, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom. So this is about going through much tribulation, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. You got people trying to set you up on your job. You got people just doing mischievous things, stupid things. Now you look here and you say that's stupid, that's common sense. Who would do that? Could have you losing your job and stuff. But at the same time, understand that just because you're not on the site that you're working on, or there's still conspiracies out there to try and get you fucked over. There are still plots and schemes and evil schemes being hatched behind the scenes to try and get you to suffer. Because Satan's riding these people, man. Like, Satan's actually out. He's always active, and he's going to be even more active, right, as we're at the end. And that's why the message that I'm coming with today is, yeah, the scripture says, in your patience possess your souls. Yeah, be patient. Right? The word patient means to suffer. So we're gonna suffer even more. Like, this ain't it, man. Like, hey, more is coming. More trickery, more witchcraft, more shit just, whoa, out of nowhere. It's just gonna pop up in your life. My life, your life. As you examine where you are right now, it ain't always gonna be on the same pace that we're moving at. Like, things, sometimes it seems like the pace is like on tenfold, and then it slows down, but then it picks back up, mediocre, then it you know. So we always like in a boxing match, you know. Oh shit! Did you see round 4? They were going in on round 4. You watch a heavyweight boxing match, and sometimes it might seem like, okay, yep, they're just feeling each other out in the ring. That's you fighting against yourself. That's you fighting against Satan. Hey, our own worst enemy is ourselves, and Satan can use us, our own vices, if you will, our own weaknesses, to use us, right, to trigger us, to get bent out of shape, to respond to things, right, that we see, hear, smell, taste, touch, whatever, you know what I mean, them senses there. He can actually jump on these things around us to get us to react, right? But guess what? It's still you. Imagine that. It's still you at that moment. So you're doing it. That's why we got to be circumspect, because guess what? Satan can jump on things to trigger you. It's all about you, right? So Hey man, we got like the scripture says, examine yourself whether you be in the faith. Prove your own self. Know you not your own self, right? So you gotta know your own self. Know yourself. Like I say, we used to say that back in the day. Know yourself, rude boy. You know, over here in the UK, know yourself. You might know yourself. You know, so you gotta know yourself. You know, we gotta know ourselves, Arkin. All right, especially in these last days. You know when you're, you know, when you need to just go for a walk. You know what I mean? Know when you need to just, you know, calm yourself down. Sometimes walk away from a situation. And I'm just dealing with people, these demons that try to probe us in the world. Know yourself. Like, know what your capabilities are, your limitations are. Like, hey, and it's easier said than done, I know. But we have to try, man. All right, and also knowing yourself. Hey, ask the Lord to open that information up to you, to know yourself even more. Lord, you told me to examine myself, please. I might even put up that prayer daily now, Lord willing. You know, allow me to examine myself, please, Lord. Like, guide me, help me. Like, no way, allow me to know, right, my limits, my limitations, and allow me to overcome my weaknesses. Please, Lord, allow me to work on myself. Like, these are some prayers, man, that, hey, the Lord sees that coming before the throne, and that's presented to him by an angel. Hey, do you think the Lord's gonna fucking hate a prayer or a request like that? Lord, you told me to examine myself. Please grant me the tools to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, prayer is real. Prayer is powerful. All right, and that's the message that I wanted to come with. Like, allow us to, you know, as we walk circumspectly, you know. See then that you walk circumspectly as wise and not as fools, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Hey, evil means a bad time. Things are gonna get worse. All right, things are gonna get worse in your own head. You know, mentally, the voices in your head, the demons, right? All of these things, they're gonna get worse. Physical ailments are gonna go up. You know, people are gonna be going through more things. More prayers are gonna be required. More faith is gonna be required. Right? The Lord is going to demand every inch of our faith in these last days in order for us to stay. Like, what does the scripture say? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at times. What's contained within the wisdom? For us to pray without ceasing. That's contained within the wisdom. That's going to keep you stable, isn't it? That's why the scripture says, put on the whole armor. Ephesians 6 and 10. Right? Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and put on the whole armor of Yahweh that you may be able to stand. Right? The whole armor, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay? When you look up to that word wiles, you know, and I believe it goes into methodeia. All right? The word wiles, cunning arts and trickery, you know. So Satan's going to use trickery, man, right? Cunning arts. He's going to jump on people, right? So maybe someone that you don't even know. You just go into the store just to pick up some stuff. You're trying to get in and get out. Like the Matrix, man. Like they show you in the Matrix. That they would jack in, they would do what they have to do. But if they lingered for too long, then them agents will start acting up. You know, Agent Smith just pop out and then all of a sudden you just getting fucked with. It's all hell's breaking loose. Now you try and jack back out, but it's too late. Now you got to fight Agent Smith. Now you got to stay in the Matrix longer because you know, because some fucking trickery was going on. So that's what, see, we're actually fighting a spiritual war, man. That's why I like the movie The Matrix, because it actually shows you kind of like what's going on, right? When you're using the word as not abusing it as you're doing your thing, how them demons can just start activating, man. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't no joke, man. This ain't no joke. Like this person jogging on the left of the screen, he's coming up. He's got demons on him. Who knows what he's into? You know? Tarot card readings or whatever, witchcraft. Who knows? Drinking blood. Probably a serial killer. I'm just saying. You got people. You people got people walking around that will smile at you and that and whatever. Even these women be looking bad as hell, fine as hell. But guess what? Some of them, right? Most of them, a lot of them, all of them, they got demons on them. All of them, they got demons on them. Remember, man, if you ain't in this truth, anyone outside of this truth should be considered a potential enemy, man. Is an enemy. right? Because they're liable to switch up at any time, right? Because they ain't calling upon the name of the Lord. The righteous, hey, the name of the Lord is not a strong tower to them. So where's their power source at? Where's their defense mechanism? They don't have none, so they're open to the demons. You see that? So watch these people. Watch them, right? Watch these people, man, because they got demons on them, and they will attack you. They will come for you when you least expect. Stay up, stay strong. Shalom.